How many eyes do you have?
Infinity.
So many eyes! Ah!
I just want to say that Jasper is a giant butt, and if he ever tries to convince you that he's not a butt, he's wrong. And also, they live in a giant shoe, and if he ever tries to convince you that he doesn't live in a giant shoe, he's lying, because he's a butt. And Kai's over there, and they're holding a big rock, and they're gonna kill me with it any second. And Jasper gave me the script. I didn't choose to say what I'm saying, because Jasper is a mean person, and he lives in a giant shoe, and that's all I really wanted to say.
So we didn't vlog really at all today until now, because we just had some personal stuff going on with a friend of ours, which we are obviously not going to talk about on our vlog.
Publicize it. Just put it on here and make it the headline. Like,
Capitalize
off of our friend suffering.
That's right.
Like,
it's what true love looks like. When I want to sleep and Kai has to get up for work, they take their stuff into the other room.
not that you would really wake up if I didn't a lot of the time.
I sort of am like, I love you all.
And then like, go to sleep, dear. And he's already asleep.
So this should really be on my transition channel, but I'm about to shave and I wanted to show the internet my face hair. It's pretty intense now. I last shaved a week ago. Oh yeah, there you can see the hairs. They're really intense just right here. I could grow a really good neck beard if I wanted. Just imagine a neck goatee coming down. Beauty. I'm at uni in the queer space, just doing some reading for my class tomorrow because there's a physical textbook which I refuse to buy.
Guess who's quitting their job? It's me. I am really not making enough to make it worth my time.
Thanks a lot for that. Good morning to the internet.
Hello. I managed to fuck up my neck like a few minutes after waking up, and now I cannot move. Not like, oh, it hurts, but my neck will not move more than this much.
Which is more than before, so that's good. And it happened right as I was about to go to uni, so looks like I'm not going today, but that's okay because I will email.
We found the baby mandarin tree again.
Oh, it's like a sour lolly, but it's healthy.
Makes my eyes water.
I've been watching a lot of movies and stuff today because I haven't been able to move that much, obviously, and I just wanted to talk about this documentary I'm watching, which is like very heartwarming, 10 out of 10, do recommend, and also really cool. It's about these twin sisters. They're like identical twins, and they're both born in Korea, and then they're both adopted and moved to different countries, and they met because of a YouTube video, because one of them was like, is an actress and was in like a YouTube video that went viral, and then the friends of the other woman saw the video, and then they were like, what the fuck, this looks exactly like you. Turns out they're fucking identical twins, and they get to meet in person, and it's very cool.
I didn't mind the documentary, which is rare. Usually I'm not a big fan of heartwarming documentaries. I want to see the sadness.
You wanna
I want to
see,
see
like,
the suffering. I want to suffer with them.
That's the kind of documentaries that you like, it's true.
Yeah. Well, I want them to be like informative. this isn't really informative. It's just like a nice story.
It is a nice story.
And nothing informative is happy. Oh, it's called Twinsters. Kai was rubbing their, like, the back of their neck because it's really sore and stiff and stuff. And then they said, it's like I have a really strong right neck. Like, they have two necks, a right one and a left one. Their right one, very strong.
Okay, put the camera on me, and then it will become evident what I'm talking about. But look, it's like a normal neck, strong neck.
Strong. So they did my eyebrows. My eyebrows now have a shape. A young Aboriginal boy did nothing wrong, and then he got killed by a white guy.
And the white guy has now been charged just with manslaughter. So, needless to say, people have been protesting. I opened up this article about it, and I just would like to do a reenactment of how much white people care about property over the lives of Aboriginal people. 12 police officers were injured. And the next part's about Aboriginal people being arrested, which is like, because police are racist as fuck. Police vehicles have been damaged. Courthouse windows were smashed. How will the money feel about that? A little boy died. Not just died, but was killed. Jesus fucking Christ. Which, for those who don't know much about journalistic writing, the rule of thumb is that you start with the most important information, and then you work your way down to the more extraneous details so that if people stop reading in the middle, they still get the main point. So it goes, the man was charged with manslaughter. This poor Aboriginal boy who was only 14 died. Property was lost.
What happened? I went to uni. Kai was here dying with a sausage on their neck.
I sent in my resignation email for work and proceeded to try to apply for other jobs, stress out and give up.
Hashtag little like capitalism things. As you can see, there is a bee or wasp, we don't know what it is, inside of our kitchen window. Where did it go? I opened the back door. Oh, here's another one. It has a friend. Don't go inside. Don't go inside.
Yep. Yep.
When they're beating a mug inside. Now it's like, what the fuck is this? A birthday card? Don't come back inside. It's just climbing on
Can't see. It's outside.
It's like, no.
I put on my science hat this afternoon and looked through some of my old paperwork and blood test results from my previous doctor, and I discovered that the same white blood cells that were low in these tests that I recently got were also quite low back in March. In other news, I'm so stressed out that my hair is falling out. So that's amazing. I guess I have a bit to spare. It's now September 1st actually, which would be way less terrifying if I didn't have to start working out my student loan repayment plan in October, which is the month after September. So yeah, my neck is doing a bit better today, just from resting it, I think. And I'm also going to the chiropractor later, so hopefully that will help a lot. I just got out of the chiropractor and I feel so much better. Look at this. Look at this. Alright, I'm still a little sore. It's not 100%, but holy fuck. I feel so much better.
Kai made curry for dinner, and it's really fucking good. It's so good. It's like... It's your eye reflected in your eye. How many eyes do you have?
Infinity.
So many eyes! Ah! So I went to uni, I came home, and then we fell asleep, having a snuggle.
I did a lot of adulting today, but I didn't vlog because it was quite boring. Quite tried to be an active participant in capitalism. Did a few medical type things. We're making a berry crumble thing for dinner.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be very good.
Yeah, I just went to uni because I had some group work to do because I have a presentation thing on Tuesday. So that was really... You can't vlog that because I don't know the person well. So I can't just be like, hey, wanna be in my vlog? So, vlog, I was writing a cover letter for a job application. I built this blanket fort, which is pretty epic considering we have like a double or queen size bed, I don't know which. And inside the blanket fort, we have, most importantly, a Kai, who is very cute. And then we also are going to do some craft. And we're going to watch a gay movie. Possibly.
Why did you put it on me when you said that?
Because you're gay. So, relevant. Hello.
Hello.
It's your favourite gays. Obviously, by saying it's their favourite gays, then obviously it's us. Who else could it be?
True. I talked to 2 of my friends earlier for a while, but I've just had pre-migraine symptoms all day. So I just have been trying to not get a migraine, basically.
And I just have done some uni stuff and basically finished editing. We need more pop punk bands which have women as their lead singers, or non-binary people, but especially women, because there's a lot of pop punk bands that have men as their lead singers, but like a lot of them are straight men, and while I really enjoy the music, I'm just like, you really don't have that many problems in your life. Like, your biggest problem in life is that you, like, this woman broke up with you. Do you have any opinions, Kai, that you feel need to be on the vlog?
Corn industry.
Thank you for that.
Gonna make it my thesis. How corn production relates to queer oppression. But these are hard to turn because they don't have gluten.
Stop. My neck knows all.